Dear Pastoral Team, my husband and I attended Bethel for 1 year before the Army moved us to our current location of Columbia, South Carolina. I have been wanting to write to thank you for your work and to share how Bethel impacted our life and marriage. I was against attending church for many years after a rough childhood and sinful early adulthood. After having lived in Clarksville for a year, I finally told my husband that I wanted to go to church and that Bethel was where we should start first. We came on a Sunday about a month before he was set to deploy, and you were announcing your new growth groups. I joined 3 groups, and God worked in me through those groups over a period of 4 months, so much that my husband came home to an entirely new wife. The Holy Spirit began to convict me heavily to be honest about a lot of things from my past that I had never shared with my husband. My husband continued to come to Bethel with me, and I can't tell you all of the ways God used almost every Sunday service for us in one way or another. God has truly shown up and is showing off in our marriage. On the first Friday night of worship I attended, Pastor Lance prayed that God would draw people to Bethel. Please know that my husband and I are included in that answered prayer along with many others. Your faithfulness to sharing the gospel is wonderful, and God is truly working through you to reach the lost. Pastor Richard, you shared The God I Never Knew by Robert Morris with me. Please know the impact it had in my life. I had no concept of the Holy Spirit, and that series explains so many things. I love waking up now and saying, "Hello, Holy Spirit, what are we going to do today?" Truly life-altering. Thank you. Miss Nancy, thank you for your warmth, kindness, and encouragement. Again, to share truths with strangers and have it returned with understanding truly changed my understanding of Christ-like love. To the worship team, my prayer is that God would have another church for us in the future with worship as good as it is at Bethel. Thank you for praying for the other churches in Clarksville and for your missions work. I thank you for being intentional in your leadership and praying. Bethel is the first church community I have ever seen to put so much emphasis on non-judgmental love for one another. I was met on all fronts with only love, kindness, and people willing to walk it with me. Thank you, Bethel, for who you are, and I thank God for using you in so many lives.